Hello, hello, everybody. I'm so excited to be with all of you today. It's been a long break since I've seen so many of you, and now we're back together. I have so much goodness for you. Type in the chat where you are. We love to see where everyone is. I've got so much goodness for you today. It's going to be great. Becky, would you pop up the poll? We've got Las Vegas and Miami, Brooklyn, Colorado, New York City, Sweden, India, Portland, Oregon. Oh, it's so good. So pop up the poll. Fill out the poll. Have you taken a maths class before? What is your background? It just helps me get to know. Are you signed up for the course? Rhode Island, Nashville, Nebraska. Oh, it's so nice to see so many familiar faces. Oh, this is great. Hey, Dave. Hey, Erica, Greg, Jan, Kate, Lauren. So many of you I've met in person, which is really nice, or I've taught in classes. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to give you advice today about your career, and I'm excited. If you can't find the pop-up, the poll, press escape on your device, and it's probably behind the screen. I'm going to give you some advice because that's what I do. I'm going to show you a whole bunch of products. I'm going to look at the bingo board. We're going to do pop-ups. You can ask me questions. And the coolest part is I'm going to show you a video that is from the class today. And can you hear that? They're cutting down a tree. Can you hear it? I knew they would do it right at noon. Um, oh, good. You can't hear it. Good. And on Friday, you're going to have two videos. So we will see those. So why did I make this course? I only make a course when I feel it's what you need, what is missing, how I can help. Okay. And portfolio class is so cool because the way to get work is to show the kind of work you want to get. So I made up 8 assignments, one a month. They are authentic, real, fake assignments. And what I mean by that is they are just exactly the kinds of things that I would get in as an illustrator or as an agent for 30 years, the kinds of things. Greg, Greg, why are you making jokes? I'm trying to do a Zoom here. If a tree is down in Boston and we can't hear it, is it really a tree? Okay, that's an example of the kinds of students in my class. You have to love the people. All right, he's our class comedian, Greg. So I once a month you get these assignments, and I've written them in the kind of verbiage language that you would get in an email. So that's kind of the deal of it. And I'm going to tell you something about me, okay? I'm a really good singer. Did you know that? I'm a good singer, but I've never gotten a job to sing. No one's ever asked me to pay to have me sing at a club or anywhere. Oh, well, maybe it's because no one knows I'm a good singer but my family. So, and I've never made music pieces and send them around so people know. Erica, yes, we must have you prove it. Oh, my point is you can be a great artist, but if you're not making pieces that are right for the markets and no one sees them, you don't get work. That's the point of Portfolio Club. You understand? I thought you'd like that little analogy. Oh, maybe I'll sing another. You know what? I'll sing maybe on Friday. Okay. There are people here who are thinking about signing up, and we don't want to scare them off. So let me tell you this. Here's the recipe for a thriving illustration career. You make pieces that you love with an eye to various illustration markets, products you see that are illustrated, who's buying illustration, and you put your work out there. For example, if you see lots of great art on book covers and puzzles and ceramic work, and you want to get that work, you show your own unique takes that would work for those markets, those clients. You send that work around, you put it on social media, and keep making more. And then when art directors have a project for you ready, they will call you. Do you see? So your art on puzzles, magazine illustrations, journal covers, and I have a whole pile of stuff I'm going to show you. When that work gets out in the world and that you've illustrated in a magazine, you're on a journal cover, okay? You've done a set of cards. Here's the cool part. These are products my agency has done, by the way, with my artists. Other art directors will see them. And then what happens? They contact you. It builds and builds. So, for example, you might and you don't even know. You might do a magazine illustration, and from that, you get a graphic novel commission. You see? So it gathers moss. Your career gathers moss. You have a reputation. Then you're called for because you're a brand, your reputation, people want you. It's really cool. That's how my illustration career was. You see? So my mother, who's 102, many years ago when I started out, she said, Lilla, two things. It's a big world out there. So do remember that it's a big world out there. And she also said one thing leads to the next. So the key is with Portfolio Club, you're going to make 8 assignments for I think, 8 of the coolest markets. I give you the assignment. I give you a Pinterest board. I give you a video with materials. I give you a color story. And then you do your thing. You are then going to have 8 portfolio pieces that are fantastic. Yeah, okay? That you then can show on social media, in a newsletter, whatever you get it out. So I've created these fake assignments that are exactly like the kinds of things, as I said, that I got as an illustrator, or I was an agent for 30 years with about 40, 45 artists. We got thousands, literally thousands and thousands of jobs. So these they look like it's an email and a newsletter in your mail account. It looks like it's a screenshot of it being an email, so that's sort of fun. And it has the fee. It has, which is again, don't it fees vary from client to client, from project to project, but it gives you a pretty realistic idea. But remember, it is only, how shall I say, with the fees range. So it's just a ballpark, okay? It talks about rights, usage. If I start out with these fake assignments with a fake sort of drag name of the art director, and I say like, hi, we love your work so much and we're so excited about this new project. We've been developing blah blah, and we'd love your art to be on this, whatever. So it reads like that. And as I was writing this morning, what I'm reading to is by you getting these fake emails, okay, of real jobs, no, fake jobs, real emails, you're going to begin to envision yourself getting work. And that's magical. When you start picturing yourself getting real jobs from all kinds of cool people, it uplifts you, it motivates you, it makes you feel like it's real and could be real, like role playing, like having the job Right, iPhone 3. Make sure you click to everyone, not hosts and panelists. Manifesting made easy, Sarah. I love that. Love the real world style emails. Manifest your success in 2026, says Jenny. British Jenny. You need to change your name to British Jenny, Jenny. Greg says, on a serious note, if you are here today to consider signing up for this Randy Matz class, they are all great. My style and habits and potential have all vastly improved, even though my humor hasn't. The assignments, the teaching style, the community, the results are all great, I promise. Thank you, Greg. No, and he doesn't get a kickback for saying that. I should give him one. Okay. So let's see. I want to show you some products because that's going to motivate you. The other thing is when you see success in illustration, it makes you feel positive. Put Greg on the payroll immediately. Okay, I have a whole stack of things. Some you've seen, and I tried to get some that you haven't seen before, maybe. A boxed set of cards. I know I've showed this before, but it's so pretty. Look at that. A set of 4 cards. Just beautiful. Birds and flowers are always great. Helen Dardick. I represented her a long time ago. Isn't this adorable? Little bullet journal. Greeting cards. Millions of greeting cards get produced every year. It's a great market. I showed you this before, but isn't it beautiful? This is by, I should say who? Kay Wolfersberger. Sorry about that. This is by Kendra Binney. And all these are products that my agency did. And I'm telling you this for bona fides, so you know I know what I'm talking about. And also, imagine getting these gigs. Daniel Rude. And what is this? This is a long time ago. I want to show you different styles too. Oh, I think you press it and it makes noise. Because look, there's a little like noise thing in the back. Piano. I bet it's so old it doesn't work. But anyway, you get the picture. Let me open another page. Okay, are you loving this? Look at this beautiful book. Sometimes an art director will see your work and bring it to a meeting and pitch a project based on your work. Sometimes they say, okay, we want to do a book for blah, blah, and we need an illustrator. But sometimes they come to you because they see your work. Okay, this is graphic novel written and illustrated by Mike Lowry. And he does it in a really fun way so that there's a little easier than a big old graphic novel. How great. That's early reader, middle grade. This just came in. I don't think you've seen this one yet. Sarah Walsh. This is a board book for little children. Erica Root is here. She wrote and illustrated this fabulous book, Year of Weeks, 52 Awesome Things to Try, of Trying New Things. This we didn't do, but I want to show you magazine illustration known as editorial. Look, a lot of work for magazine. Did I hold that up long enough? Tina says, I just want to say I got a tarot reading from Lilla back in September that I was going to be so busy with art to rest now, lol, and to focus on children's books. Since then, I've gotten 2 children's book inquiries and signed up for all these classes. I also purchased clay, also in the reading, because my butt needs to play more. Oh, Tina, thank you for sharing. Look at that. Let's hold this right. Look at that. I'm not saying what your first assignment is. It may or may be related. I'm not gonna, nope, I'm not spilling beans. Or the team will be in, I'll be in trouble with the team. Not really. This is a piece we did, illustration for a magazine. Tons of work for that, both real magazines and online. This, oh, that was Trina DL. This is Clarice Gifford illustrating the cover of Flow magazine. How beautiful. Look at, they do a ton of stuff. So pretty. Running out of space. Okay. Blue Q, Sarah Walsh. Look how eccentric her style is. But when you're eccentric, they come to you for you. Oh My Gouache, written and illustrated by Zoe Ingram. Another wonderful how-to book. I just want to say something. So I am demonstrating, and I'm about to show you a video. I am demonstrating every month some art supplies, and you have that art supply list that we're doing with Dick Blick. And you can read all the details on the website. I won't bore you with all the details here because you've probably seen it in all the newsletters and everything, but it's on the website. But Lilla, I don't work traditionally. I work digitally. Why would I want to work digitally? First of all, you can work whichever way you want, dig or tradish, because it's your portfolio and you're the boss of your career. Oh, Jennifer ordered them. Yay. But also, even if you work digitally, you can create pieces or bits and pieces or smudges, scan them into your traditional, your device, and your work will be even richer. And I do want to say that. Oh, Brooke O'Neill, hi. I just want to say Matt's has changed my life. And she's a hotshot. She's got an agent, she's gotten a million books. I took the plunge and participated in illustrating children's books in 2019, I think. Since then, I got an agent and have illustrated over 30 books. I didn't know that. Wow. Mats is the best. I'm excited to be back here and having some fun with all of you. I love the Mats community. You know what this is going to do for you, Brooke? If you have that whole career thing, now you're going to have 8 different markets to pitch your work to get to continue the kinds of work you get to broaden your markets, to get more work, and to increase career longevity. Here I am, going to be 71 years old tomorrow. Almost said 71 degrees. Wouldn't that be good? I'm in Boston. 71. I still have a career because I keep getting excited about things like this course. I'm going crazy coming up with these material collections each month for you. The more you stay excited about art and your career, the longer your career is and more lucrative. It's been very lucrative for me my whole life. We just got this in. Isn't this gorgeous? This is by um Takeda. Yeah, Takeda Andrews. Isn't that beautiful? Just got it, I think, yesterday. Hope that was oh, 50 new messages. Oh, happy birthday. Thank you. I just scrolled. Um, oh, see vitiligo. There so many the guy has vitiligo on his skin. The other thing is thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Well, you inspire me. I need another chair to put all the products on. You all, I do this for you. You know that. Oh, this is beautiful. Not pretty. So talk about a color scheme, right? Very limited palette, lots of green. And last but not least, because we've got some stuff to do, puzzles. Lots of work in puzzles. And look how fabulous. Sarah Walsh. Okay. Tell me if that inspired you for all. That's the tip of the iceberg. That's 0.00001% of all the illustration work out there. There's a lot. Okay. Oh, and this. This by Susie Altman a long time ago for what was then Land of Nod and Crate and Barrel. And she named it Lilla. It's one of my cherished possessions. I know I've showed that before. Okay, I want to, oh, Anthropology, ceramic piece by Carolyn Gavin with, oh, sorry, that's like paintbrush stuff. Gross. Um, one, I'm going to spill the beans, okay? In February, next month, I'm doing pastel for the demo. And this, I just filmed it. And this is like a little play. And this is pastel. We're going to love pastel. People are really doing it, right? Look at this. And I demonstrate how to do it. This is a part of from the video, a demo. I talk about the paper and the materials and all that. So that's a little thing. Okay, let's see. This Friday, you're going to get two materials demos. You're going to get the assignment on, oh, make sure you do the assignment today, which I can spill the beans. I talked to Becky because it was, we already gave it out publicly. It is to draw a cozy chair. Did I say cozy floral chair? You've already started on it? Good, good. Floral chair. Thank you, Tina. Good. There's soft pastels, not oil pastels, but I will be doing oil pastels in the class too. Um, oh, you signed up for the class, Dawn, because of the inspiration. What does mean cozy? Cozy is like the colors of this studio. I'll teach you all about it. Don't worry, you're going to get a Pinterest board. You're going to get the assignment. You're going to get a materials demo that's going to have you mix colors that are cozy, which we're going to see today. We're going to see it today. So, what else? Friday, materials demo advice. Oh, Q&A. We're going to do Q&A. You can put your questions today in Q&A. Warm, feel good, safe, and happy equals cozy. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Tina. Um, oh, I'm sorry, Dawn. Let's see. I love how everybody, Dave says, oh, I thought it was draw cozy hair. Like, that's cozy hair. Cool. So let's see. What do we have? Um, so how do you, where'd that go? Oh, here. Okay. Um, so let's go to the video. We could do things that rhyme with chair. How about a cozy pair? That's the kind of creativity that, you know what? That's perfect, Anne Marie. Um, Fluffy monster chair with big 60 flowers on him. A cozy pear chair. Yeah. And you don't have to be inventive in that way. You can just draw a really pretty cozy chair. Make it easy for yourself. What's an easy chair for you to draw? Which may or may not be in the assignment. You don't have to use what you've done, but you can. Okay. So let us go, oh, to the bingo board. Who's looked at the bingo board? Yeah. Okay. Share. Bingo board. Okay. And I just, this is not set in stone. This is not gospel, but it's a bunch of things that are good to have in your portfolio. So you can print it out and X them out if you like. People doing things, a novel color cover, sumptuous color magazine illustrations. And these are some of the things we will be doing in class. So you will have some of these in 8 months. You also have a month to do each, um, print it out, stick it on your wall. You have a month to do each assignment, which is really laid back. Very sweet, very nice. This is all my art. Do you know I did most of this for that 30-day challenge? Who would like another 30-day challenge? I did every single one. I had a great time. If I write another one, I'm really going to have to up my game and come up with 30 new things. Okay, do you see this, British Jenny and Becky? Okay. Yeah, it was my work. This is better than my work as an illustrator. When I was an illustrator, of course, that was 30 years ago. I was a kid. Okay. Yeah, that'd be good. So you want variety. Do you need everything on this bingo board? No, you don't. You don't need everything, but you do what you can. Okay. Why? Because I want you to have a, a lucrative and long career. That's what I want for you. So we did that. Let us, oh, and you can also find it. Let's go. You can also go here. Becky told me where to find it. So if you go here and you go, well, you can just go to actually go to the home page. So let's pretend we're at let's go to the home page. Oops. Why can't I go to the home page? Okay. Um, anyway, so, okay, let's start here. Let's do this. Let's go here. So we go here, we go courses, and then we get this page, and you get Portfolio Club, sign up now. And if you scroll down, you'll read all the good stuff. See, that's what your assignments will look like it's on your laptop. You can find the art cart here, and you can read all about it. You click on it, and it brings you to our section on the Blick site. Isn't that great? Now, it has come to my attention that a few things are already out of stock because people have already been buying. So find an equivalent to a Verona yellow ochre. Okay, so you go here and um, you find a different one. You just click here and go to all the different colors, and maybe you get, instead of Verona, one Naples yellow, whatever. It doesn't really matter, and you will see in the Zoom. And then another thing for you to see, get your free bingo board is right here. Okay. And you can just drag it off. Boom. So that's that. Are there any questions about the course before we go to the video? Make sure you put them in the Q&A. Um, Sarah Jane Loretti, no, you've signed up for other courses. Will it be busy with Portfolio too? No, Portfolio, we spend a lot of time before every year planning out the courses, and we don't want anyone to be overwhelmed. We have people that take my year, which is all the live courses, and we do this so that we schedule it so that people can take everything. Portfolio Club, really, you can do your assignment in a weekend, you can do it over a few days, but you have a month. So you will be perfectly fine. What time is Friday's meetings? I think they're at noon, Becky. Heidi wants to know. And everything is on the website, but feel free to ask me too. Okay. Where did I put Q&A? Um, Oh, this is a good question. If we're all doing the same palettes, same materials, same assignment, the same market, aren't we all just competing against each other? So there's a thing which is called limited thinking and expansive thinking. So, first of all, you'll be amazed, anonymous attendee, how varied people's approaches are to the assignment. You the assignment isn't so specific, like draw a chair with a monkey on it, eating a cupcake, going to the moon. No, it's suggestive of what's needed, and then you do your interpretation. Yep. Yeah, you can see in the comments, it's shocking and amazing how varied. It's unbelievable because I encourage people's uniqueness. I want you to be you with a vengeance. I want you to do your interpretation. And I give a color palette, but you'll see in the video, there's a lot of room for interpretation. And you don't have to, I'm not saying this color, this color, this color, this color. I give you in the first week, this week from January, I give you 6 colors and I show you how many different colors you can make just from 6. Isn't that cool? How can we adapt this course for picture book illustration? Well, for that, take my kid book pitch in February. And yes, you can take this and Portfolio Club because, again, Portfolio Club gives you a ton of time. Okay. Becky put a link in the thing. Having parameters are a good thing, Anne Marie. That's right. And a deadline. What time will the Zoom be on Friday? I think it's noon, isn't it? Becky, does it say? Dave, if I happen to do a monkey in a chair blowing bubbles from a pipe, is that okay? Yes. Oh, it's at noon Eastern. Can you order art materials from the UK? Yes. When Dick Blick approached me about this cool idea, and I'm like, yeah, I'd love to have this for my students to make it so easy for them. And yes, it's an affiliate, and we make a little bit of money from it, but mostly it's really convenient for you to click on and get what you need. And they do go internationally. They don't do Winsor Newton internationally, so I didn't pick Winsor Newton. Um, as long as the monkey is comfy. I'm trying to teach a class here. Can you can you boys settle down? Just kidding. I don't want them to. And that was somebody asked that. Um, Kaylee Chandler, I draw kawaii animals. I have a very silly, cutesy style. I see that most people in here have a completely different style. Here's my style going to be okay. How are you seeing the styles in here? First of all, anything, if you, I get this asked a lot, and here's what I always say. Do you see your style somewhere in the marketplace? Something like your style? Is there something like it? Um, is it, I mean, we did this with Sin Ping Pan, and she had a really, she's Taiwanese, very cute style. So there's room for everything. Will I be reviewing and critiquing assignments? No, I will not. That's noon Eastern, Sarah. Yeah. Oh, she couldn't find it in the materials. So Becky or Jenny, if you could be sure it's in the materials somewhere. And it will be in the classroom when you go into the classroom when you're signed up. It will give you a whole schedule. Um, okay. Keep adding questions. Don't hesitate. And let us go to who's ready to watch the vid. Um, Yes, you don't have to use the supplies. You don't have to do my colors. You don't have to do the assignment. You can do some of the, you do whatever is going to help your career. You kind of do have to do the assignment, but it's pretty open. Okay. So now I have a question about best ways to form a portfolio website or social media. That's exactly what you can ask me on Fridays. And who would like to do breakout rooms on Fridays? We just thought, let's add that to it. Yeah, that's when you get to talk with 2 other people in a private little group for 15 minutes. You share what you're working on, ask questions. It's support that you don't get online in the same way. You will love it. And it's not required. I do it at the end of my Zoom. So if you can't do it or you're socially uncomfortable, you don't have to do it, but you will love it and you should try. Okay. So let us share. Who's ready for the video? I feel like I'm jumping around a lot, but because I'm so excited for this course. So let's see. Let me make it. So when I did this, I filmed it and I thought I can't film and talk while I film it. So I did the voiceover after, and also it is sped up a little, but you get the picture. I think you'll have fun. All right. So this is 10 minutes, but enjoy. I think you'll like it. Okay, here we are. Oh my God. So here's the pad. And sometimes I tear pieces so I'm not so intimidated. Little squares. I just rip them. I like them wonky. And what I've done is you see my waxed paper palette on the right. That's because we're going to use acrylic, which I'll explain. So here I am squeezing out the paint. Look what I do. I wipe the. Oh, I just want to say why we use wax paper. Acrylic will dry rock hard. So this is a tear away palette you can throw out. And also you want to be sure you wash out your brush really well because once it dries hard, you can't re-wet acrylic. And we will be using 2 acrylics in this palette. Screw part so it's easier to unscrew next time. Get the lid off. This is the Daniel Smith Verona Gold Ochre. And now, if I'm pretending that it was really tight and showing you how I use the pliers, squish out the peony, and then I see how I put it flat like that? I wipe it flat on the screw it back on. This peony is beautiful. You're going to see. I'm going to test out all the colors. Then we have Daniel Smith Titanium White watercolor. It can be watercolor, it can be gouache for white. I mean, gouache will give you Oops. A more opaque white if you want that on top, but I would use a white gel pen if I wanted a white line. But anyway, we'll talk about that another time. Now I have, look at this. I love these. I also want to show you different ways you can get your paint. So this is a squish out bottle. Love it. And do I remember? Yes, I do. Wipe the lid, stick it back on. And then this is, and everything is on the Dick Blick site, so you can click to any of these you want. Lilla, why are you doing 3? You will see. Blobs. And why did you do a bunch of different white blobs? Oh, I love how these just squish out so easily. This is a weird thing. This is, you're gonna love it. The gum Arabic, which makes a really streaky and shiny texture, Pearl X pigments. And that is, you're going to see, I'm going to demonstrate all this, but we'll just show you. So I try to get some out, it doesn't come. I scoop a little out of with a brush. I make a mess, that's okay. Why not? It's art. It's art. It's art. It's then art. What? Oh yeah, look at this gold. You're gonna freak. I try to throw in some weird oddities with each month's list of supplies. Do you see this little dropper thing? You scientist people will know what that's called. And I put water. These are the Kuretake colors. Again, everything is listed on the website. I'll get to that later. Take my paper. Why do I wet the paints in advance on cakes? The paints that are cakes, because they need time to soften. Now this paint, because I just got it out of the tube, is pretty wet already, obviously wet. So I'm going to pop some down. Everything is in fast motion, by the way, for this, so that's why it looks like I'm, had too much coffee. Look at this peony color. You're going to see it goes, look at this dark, and it goes lighter. I'm going to make a few marks with just these 6 colors and white. We're going to make a lot of different colors. And the purpose of that is, yeah, I love every color and have lots of them. I'm adding white, which is different than adding water because it's sort of milky and cloudy. With just these 6 colors, you're going to get a beautiful palette. Look at this green. It's really deep. It's like green velvet. And I'm going dark. It is fast motion. Looks like I'm crazy. Then adding water, rinsing the brush, going to this gorgeous violet. So this is a blue violet. The other one, the Holbein Peony, was a red violet. So you have two very different violets. And why is that? Well, it just gives you more range. Now I'm adding blue to that. I'm just smushing and mixing. I want some of the blue not messed up. And now I'm going to make a big mush of stuff. Neutrals, man, these rich colors, those are your friends. Oh, they add so much. Remember, the theme of this month's assignment is cozy. So I felt these colors were kind of cozy and warm. Cozy, I mean, there are a million different ways you could pick colors for cozy, but I wanted this with an emphasis on the violets, the pinks, the purples, a little bit of, I mean, I'm not going to put hot pink in every month, I don't think, but I do love hot pink. Here's the Pearl X. Look at this. I'm dipping into, and look, adding, it's just sort of glitter, really. Now some more. I'm just mushing and mixing and messing and and I'm not even really thinking. It's real intuitive, and I just like, okay, let's add yellow. What will that do? Let's add some more yellow and add some water to that. What will that do? And put some here and over here and over here. And now some water. What am I doing now? Rinsing my brush. Oh, here I put in this stuff. Look how it streaks it up. That's a cool texture. So that's the gum arabic stuck in the clamshell. And it's just streaky and mushy. Any amount, you can put in a lot or a little. I streak around, glopping some stuff. Just really experimenting and seeing what it can do. But look how pretty. I like this palette. I think it's pretty. I'm wiggling to see if it will do anything. It really doesn't, but I tried. So I'm sort of blopping. I'm just experimenting, that's all. Now I'm going to do a little flower, taking some of the colors I like. Subtle variations. You see that, people? It's really nice to not do maybe one purple. Look at this green. Look how I hold the brush at an angle. Pop some white in there. Then I'm also giving you colored pencils, 3 different pastel pencils or color pencils in the same pinky purple violet family. This is a really gray purple. Love this color. Those neutrals add sophistication to your art. Gel pen, great for tiny dots. And look, it even goes over the acrylic. How amazing. Gel pens are amazing for little dots and lines. So now I'm sort of carving into that paint with this thing, with this gel pen. Still have glitter to add, the gold. We'll get to that. Putting some more stuff down. Not loving that because I'm not really focused. That's all right. It's just experiments. All art is an experiment. Okay, got my glue stick and I'm drying that up. Putting a little glue stick there and glue stick here. Put the lid on. Take the little bag of this stuff that's all on the supply list and pushing it down. I mean, why not? Like, why not just use something use it judiciously, use it thoughtfully, probably not everywhere, but a little something. I mean, you gotta have some fun with your art, right? And then it's on my fingers. I pat it, but it's all coming off of my finger. So I try to put it back on the paper, but no, it didn't do that. That doesn't work. It's all right. Then I take the back of a paintbrush and I'm kind of shaping the gold, patting it down. Doesn't really matter. You don't really have to pat it down too much. What am I doing now? Making a really deep color, throwing in a little bit of everything, putting an outline around it. I feel like that outline's too thick. I don't love it, but that's okay. This is a test page. Now mixing up a lighter color. And by tipping the brush, by placing the brush at an angle, I make those little petals. And then doing stuff here. I'm brutal to my brushes, but that's the way it goes. Little Pearl X in there, that glittery powder. Some more there. Some more here. Tapping the brush. And then here's the result. Look at that. Oh, we got some good stuff going on. And the purpose of this is really to show you the variety of colors that you can get from a mere 7 colors, 6 colors. 6 plus white. How'd you like that? How did you like that? Are we gonna have such fun these 8 months? Oh, I did 2 videos for Friday. Okay. Oh, good. Calming, right? And it reminds you what artists. Thank you, Natasha and Pia and Eileen. Oh, thank you so much, people. You are so supportive. I really love it. I've been so excited to show that to you. Um, because if you're having fun with art, it communicates. People get it. Thank you. Thank you. Your videos give us permission to play. Yes, Anne Marie and Joanna, people buy your joy. It's true. Could you tell I was having fun? That could be, oh, Greg, do I have an agent? That could be an anthro betting right now. So part of the courses you do this every month, Taylor, once a month. Everything happens the first week of every month. You get your mini assignment Monday. Wednesday, you get your big assignment. Friday, we hang out together in the campfire, so called, which is a Zoom with the video and the breakout rooms and my advice, my if I have any wisdom to share with you and so forth, Q&A, and I might pop up people, do career tarot, give career guidance to anybody, a volunteer. Do you get replays if you have everything is replay? Because there are people right now who sign up and it's 1 in the morning, 1:50. So everything is replay, Ambrosia. Yep. Um, we've been doing make art that sells for 11 years, so we figured everything out. I'd love reading from you. Never in all 10 years or more received one. You haven't, Leah? Oh, well, you should because yeah, you're one of the old timers in Matt's. I know, that's amazing. Okay. Um, is there anything? So, what question? Oh, let's look at the Q&A. And the point is, do you see that it's to inspire you? It's not necessarily that you have to do the colors like that, or you have to use those paints. But try, try using it because you're going to get 8 different color palettes and 8 different, completely different sets of materials each month. And oh man, how did you like the ox gall? Is that what it was? How did you like that goopy glop in the clam? I put it in a clamshell just because it's fun. You don't need clamshell. How did you like that glop? It's stinky. It's not stinky. Gum arabic. Oh, thank you. Right. Yeah, I love what it does. So there's a number of things you can do. Someone mentioned in the chat, you can put down the colors, do a screenshot, do take a photo of it, bring it into Procreate to make your color palette. Oh yeah, Tina, it will work on gouache because that was gouache, acrylic, and watercolor. I used three different. You will see that the acrylic is very thick and lush. So that's very nice. Okay. Does it make it behave like oil? Kind of, Tina, but it's water-based. Um, yeah, oxgall, that wasn't oxgall. Sorry, my bad. It was what was it? I forget what I gum arabic. Yeah, thank you. Okay. So, just seeing if there's anything else. Pinterest board, you know about that. I trick you into your best work. Okay. So, let's go to the Q&A. See if there's anything. Um, Tina says, any advice for those who are dealing with anxiety of overwhelm? I know I'm capable, but my body doesn't know, and my brain is having trouble telling it to calm down, just have fun. Hopefully, the way I teach, Tina, will be calming and supportive for you. Excuse me. Dry. Um, get your exercise, eat your protein, get your rest. Try to get a little walk in or dance to two songs to help. If medication is needed, please get medication, any of you. If you find that your anxiety or depression is prohibiting you from living fully, go see your doctor. Absolutely. Be grateful we have such things like medication and so forth. So, if it's not that bad, you will find that the course is really going to help you because I structure it in a fun way. Won't it be fun to draw a little chair with some flowers on it? Could be fun. Draw a little chair. And then, great, that was fun. And you saw my video and I'm making a mess. And do you notice how I said, oh, I don't really like how I did that flower? That's okay. It's just art. It doesn't matter. Yeah, Tina, the chair's not monumental. It's a little doodle. It's a little picture. You do three of them. Um, okay. Please tell me please with AI now, should we all be including more process and mini assignments? Uh, we can talk. Oh, thank you, Raquel. That's a great question for Friday in the Zoom. Just walked twice today. Yay, Tina. Okay. So again, this isn't a therapy class and I'm not here for that, and that's not my background. But hopefully, my enthusiasm and my love and passion for art translates and gets you excited too. Okay. How do I feel about the Pantone color of the year? Oh, Pantone, baby, what were you thinking? Not white, for so many reasons, right? Oh, God bless. And also, there were a few years when I did Lilla's color combo of the year. Do you remember that? And um, I did two or three colors together. So, it's just a marketing thing they do. I don't know. Um, okay. Oh, um, will there be a new art card each month? Yeah, Sarah. Yes, a whole new art cart with a color palette with different materials. And you're not going to believe, okay, I have to spill some beans, all right? A Chinese inkstone. Yeah, this one. And I'll demonstrate. And you don't have to buy this stuff, but you can. You may have a lot of it already. Who already has a lot of art supplies? Mm-hmm. You just bought an inkstone, Jen. Psychic. You have a lot of these things, but look at some of you have that. Okay. But it's inspiring. Art supplies, when you get new art supplies, it's exciting, right? So that's part of it. Okay. So there'll be a new art cart, new color palette, new assignment, new mini, new video. Did I miss anything? And a gallery to put your work in, and a Pinterest board. So here's the thing. I'm going to be totally honest with you. Beth says you should do an eight months long course and just give an assignment one a month. A little assignment, you can write it in a day, Lily. You can do not really, but that's what she said. Okay, well that sounds good. She comes up with the price because Beth does the pricing. Okay, my co-founder. Well, I was just supposed to do an assignment and a mini assignment, right? I've now done videos, art supplies with Blick, Pinterest board, a live Zoom. So you are getting this course should be like $300, $500. You're getting a deal of the decade. It's not a riot. I'm being candid. It's true. And I'm probably going to add more because I have 8 months to sit around and add more to the course. Not promising anything. There is a possibility. And again, I know I shouldn't say this, but there's a possibility we might have a company who will give us the assignment for package design and then pick somebody. You believe it? Okay. Maybe. Don't be mad if it doesn't happen. Yeah, it would be amazing. We're working on it, but it's a maybe. Um, yeah, okay. Um, are we getting a mini assignment every day? No, it's not like lettering. With lettering was only 5 weeks long, right? I know I'm spilling beans like crazy, right? You happy, Becky and Jenny? Um, do we get help with getting the DPI? Uh, yeah, you want to do your work in 300 DPI and put it in the gallery at 72 or 150. It's all in the classroom at the time. When you say cozy floral chair, is it pattern designing or chair designing for a cozy chair? You're just drawing a picture of a cozy, however you like to do it, Gunya. If you want to do a repeat pattern, if that's do what's fun for you because you're making assignment pieces, you're making pieces for your portfolio that you want to show and get work like that. If you hate making repeat patterns, do not do that. If you love it, do it. Okay? Was 3 months total. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, Juliana, I have taken three maths courses and enjoyed and benefited from them all. Um, let's see. I would love to feel overwhelmed, dude. And now that AI, forget AI, Juliana. Don't worry about AI. I promise you. Okay? Yay, Taylor just signed up. Yes. Yeah, do the kind of art for the career you want. Look at me. Am I the typical teacher of an e-course or an online course who like spills beans and forgets stuff that she's talking about? Like, but this is me. Apparently it works. Be you with the vengeance. Thank you, Juliana. And that's what I'm mentoring for you. You know, somehow I'm a success. It amazes even me. Okay. Is there a way to get the supply list ahead of the month? Kim? Excellent. Yes, we are going to give you the supply list in 2 weeks so that you have 2 weeks in advance. Um, I'm reading your comments. If Lilla was Jack, we'd have a ton of giants roaming about. Well, I don't even get it, but I love it. Oh, thank you, Diana, for loving the lettering class. So here's the thing, okay? Uh, Yes, you will have time for your supplies to be ordered and delivered. And again, you don't have to get them through Blick. You can get them at your local shop or whatever. All right. It's just easy with Blick. How much is the art supplies? I came in late. You don't have to buy them all. You don't even have to buy any. You can use the equivalent of what you have. If there was a choice between like an expensive one and a cheaper one, I always tried to pick the cheaper ones. But you can always, like if you want to buy the whole Kuretake set, you can do that. I just put down two of them of the paints. Um, do you think, Ambrosia says, do you think the class is enough to start out? I see other courses, but a little overwhelmed to decide which way to go. Is the class enough to start out? Ambrosia, would you type in what you mean? You're welcome, Kim. Um, oh, Tina, don't worry. She got rid of her Chinese ink block. Well, the other thing is, here's the thing, okay? Go ahead and order the stuff if you want, and you have it at the ready. But you can wait till Friday for my Zoom when I demonstrate, like I did today, and you go, oh yeah, I want to get that goop and glop. I want to get this and that and that. Those two purples were so gorgeous. I want to get those. Okay. So you don't have to get things in advance, 100%, because you have a month to do the work. But you will have a deadline for when you get it in the gallery because deadlines are a creative person's best friend. I don't know why I did that. Um, so, Ambrosia, did I answer your question? I mean, if I'm looking to transition into becoming an illustrator, but unsure which direction, as in what niche would work best with my style, then it seems like this would be perfect because you're going to do so many different kinds of assignments for different markets. Yeah, I know Kurataki's great. Weren't those Tina the pink and purple? Are the Zoom meetings weekly, monthly, Lorelei? And everything is on the website. You at the top where it says courses, click on that, scroll, or just on the homepage, you can click on the homepage, it has Portfolio Club, and you click and you can read all about it. Oh, Becky just put it in. Sign up, Rachel. Why not? It's the best. This is the best deal, I think, of any course I've ever offered, as I said, because I kept adding to it after the price was set. How do you access the bingo card again? Becky, can you give a link to that? Um, Yes, Ambrosia says, okay, I can always take more classes down the road once I see which is best. Thank you, Lily. Yes, exactly. Exactly. This is actually great because it's a buffet. You're going to have eight different kinds of markets and products. It might be a puzzle. It might be a set of ceramics for anthropology. It might be a book cover. It might be, do you know what I mean? And you're going to be, oh my God, I love doing editorial so much for magazine illustration. Oh, I love doing decorative stuff on ceramic. You're going to see, there's not a review in the class. No, nope. Bingo card. Becky put that in. Okay. Sabine, you're turning a mere 60. God bless. She's only 59, little baby. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm being obnoxious. Um, Let's see. This might be a silly question. Do we upload the mini and big assignment to the gallery? No, that's not a silly question, Liz. Great. Just the big assignment to the gallery. Yep. Is the fee for the whole 8 months? So Susan asks, is the fee for each month or the whole class? The fee is for 8 months. Yeah. How could you not sign up? I'm sorry, I'm being bushy, but I do love the course. Okay, do we have any final questions in the Q&A or in here? Um, Expand your appetite, guys. It's a buffet. Yeah. Is 60 too late to start a creative career? I started, I became an illustrator at 29, an agent at 39. I know a lot of you have heard this before. 59, 58, I wrote a book. 57, I launched a jewelry craft collection with a national company. At 59, I started Make Art That Sells, this, the courses. And then at 69, I started teaching in Europe, which, by the way, I have 3 spots left in Italy on uptrack.com. Um, what, Amber? Say it, Lilith. Say my favorite little phrase. Did you die? What was that about? So I do have that. Okay. Oh, there's a discount code? Yeah. Wait, I'm doing a class in Italy. I'm doing a retreat in Italy. 3 spots left. It is in September, way down September of this year. Uptrek.com. Um, okay, and the other thing for local people, if you go, you can just look for it on my Instagram. For local people, I am teaching a little thing for 5 weeks at a local shop, a cool little class similar to what we're doing here. And that's just for 15 people. So that is at Maxima Hub. I know. I wish you all could teleport. Okay, but back to that. You signed up for what, Val? For the local one? Because I know you're local. Yay! Oh, good. We're going to have a good time. Those of you who can't be with me locally, it is at Maxima Gallery in Arlington, Massachusetts. If you can't do that, do this. It's the same kind of thing. Okay. So, is there a Facebook group for the class, Sarah? Yes, there is. You will love it. Here's my rule. In all of my classes, you will find the nicest people in the world in my courses because I have a rule. Be nice. I'm the teacher. Do not critique other people's work. If they ask you, do you like the red one better or blue? You can say, but be positive and friendly. And you can ask, what scanner do people have? Or what DPI do you use? Or technical questions. You will get, or like, what website software do you use? Like, these people in my courses know so much. What Procreate brush? They know so much. They're a resource. Um, okay, good. Yeah, I just signed up, Jan. Okay, okay, what's this? DeSarah asks, is there a cutoff date? Can we join a couple weeks in? I don't think so. When's the cutoff, Becky? It's probably this week. I'm not doing a retreat in Portugal. I did one already. Registration closes Thursday. Boom. They bring down the hammer. Is that the expression? Okay. You're welcome. So just sign up. When is the in-person event? You mean the Maxima? The thing at the Maxima shop in Arlington is starts Feb 5, month from today. Okay, good. So I hope I see some of you. I want to see some of you IRL, and I will see you the first Friday of every month too. Thank you so much, everybody. This was such a joy. We're done here. I want you to believe in yourself. And the way you believe in yourself is you put time into your art. The more art you do, the better you get. It's a fact. Just keep making art and you will grow. And the more art you do, the more confident you get. And the more confident, the more you get your work out and the more people buy it. There are a lot of people who want art. There are thousands and thousands of illustrations are signed every day. No, not every day. I don't know the numbers, but there's so much work. You saw all this stuff. There's just so much work being commissioned all the time. Agents need your work, art directors need your work, the consumer needs your work. Okay? And on that note, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful 2026. And I will see you all this Friday in class, hopefully. Bye.